I was just so surprised at how much trash there is and how it's layered underneath all the silt and dirt, and there's just so much.
Plastic bottles, plastic bags, shoes, definitely a lot of shoes. People are just kicking those to the curb, literally.
Carpet, some random things, definitely.
I know Amy was filling bucket after bucket of trash, lots of plastic, I mean, you name it.
Today we're all helping to clean out the Tijuana River estuary. Specifically, this area is called Goat Canyon. It is the one of the last stops before the Tijuana River ends up into the Pacific Ocean.
So No BS has been a campaign for Surfrider since 2007, and we have had multiple events every year. This event usually removes 40 tons of trash from the Tijuana River Valley every year since 2007.
A lot of the trash that we're picking up today is, most of it's coming from Mexico. Tijuana is overpopulated. They don't have the infrastructure to be able to manage all their waste. The primary reason they're overpopulated is due to NAFTA. Once NAFTA was passed, there was a huge influx of migrants from all over Mexico and other countries. And that huge influx of migrants led to overpopulation of Tijuana due to the maquiladores that came into Tijuana to produce mostly U.S. consumer goods. So ultimately that trash ends up coming down the Tijuana River that we share here in San Diego with.
Just the sheer amount of tires that are down here. I mean, it was unbelievable. Just the small part of, land that we were dealing with. We just kept pulling them out. I mean, it was endless.
Down on the corner, big place. I got you. Down on the corner.
My understanding of the tire situation here in the Tijuana River Valley is when we dispose of our tires, we pay a recycling fee, and those tires are supposed to be recycled. Some of those tires aren't recycled, and what ends up happening, a lot of those tires is they're shipped down to Mexico. Sometimes they're being used again, perhaps that the tire isn't all the way bald, and somebody down in Mexico is putting it on their car. It's also used for building materials for insulation in Tijuana, and so the leftover tires that we're paying to recycle end up coming back down the Tijuana River Valley from Mexico.
I know that as a surfer, I just want to be able to go out whenever I want to and not have to worry about the rain and all the trash that's going into the ocean, and I want to do my part.
Yeah, I haven't been sick personally, but I've had friends that have come out of the water ill, and with South Swells, the beach is closed for a long time, and especially people that live in Imperial Beach, they are forced to go out even when the signs are up to say to stay out of the water.
The No Border Sewage Committee, in addition to addressing the trash issues in the Tijuana River Valley, also addresses sewage runoff. Whenever it rains in San Diego County, the wastewater treatment plant that serves the city of Tijuana can't handle the overflow with the water. So what happens is, whenever it rains, 100% of the time, there's sewage flowing out. And so currently, the beach at the Tijuana Sloughs, which is just at the outlet here of the Tijuana River, is closed. It's unsafe to swim in. Right now also, Imperial Beach and all the way through Silver Strand is also currently closed due to sewage contaminated runoff. No beaches should be shut down because of sewage contamination.
So one of the biggest things that we've been able to do, we've really teamed up and and built this what's called the TRAN, so Tijuana River Action Network. And what it is, it's a group of, not only is it nonprofits, but it's local government officials, it's everything that's on both sides of the border. And these groups of people have gotten together and are really trying to drive grassroots efforts to kind of eliminate plastic pollution and just pollution that comes from the border.
Well, the Research Reserve works binationally to try to work with the municipalities and getting their infrastructure going a little bit better to implement better trash collection and revegetation of slopes in some of the colonias that are directly upstream of our park.
I would say, like, no matter where you live in San Diego or, even on the other side of the border, just, come check it out, because it's, it's all, we're in the valley here, but everything's slowing down, obviously, and we could spend all day out here and come back tomorrow, and there's just a lot to be done. So, it's just, I'm sure we haven't seen the beach yet on this side, but I'm sure it's all beautiful. Heard a lot of good things about it, so I would just say, like, come and help out.
Volunteers, volunteers. Just as a whole in San Diego, try not to use one-use plastic bags, avoid plastic bottles, get a clean canteen, and just show up and clean up the beach. People that really care about this place are like our most valuable resource. So.
Absolutely, awareness. It's just seeing it and experiencing it is, it's impactful. Just seeing it in person is amazing.
These type of events, the cleanup events, are great, but we're at the end source here, so we're prevented from going to the Pacific Ocean. But we certainly, as a community, can come together to help raise more awareness about the issue. So many people that are here today and were completely clueless to what they were getting themselves into, and also put pressure on our policymakers to step up even more. The city, the county, the state, and the federal government all have their hands in helping to address this issue, but every single one of them can step up and do more.
Come out, do your part, enjoy it. Thing is, we live in a beautiful area, we really do, and there's a lot to do in order to make it as beautiful as it can be. So